Seems to be working now. Welcome everybody, we are live. We are live from the Chugwater, Wyoming area. We are heading northward to Chugwater to intercept a developing funnel cloud that's already off to our left here. Already got a couple storms going up, could be messy. Hopefully the stream quality is a little bit better than it has been in the past. Hey Wheels World, how are you doing? Road construction right now. That looks like a little area where a funnel may be trying to develop. Construction right now. We're gonna get north to Chugwater and then see what happens from there. So definitely fix the stream quality. It looks like really disappointing because on the 18th in Kansas we had a very close range intercept with a hybrid tornado. I'll post that to YouTube when I get a little bit of time here, but gotta clean off the windshield a little bit. But we're on a developing storm right now. Tornado threat, they got a 2% tornado risk out today, but I think the real threat's a little higher. If we can get a storm to be discreet, especially as it gets into the Nebraska Panhandle. Definitely some better tornado chances and better tornado ingredients out there. So, had a nice down day yesterday, but we're already back out for today, maybe tomorrow. So, we'll see. Very pretty storm setting up already, a supercell. We could probably take this exit here. Can we take this exit? Alright, yeah, we'll just take this exit right here. We've got a pretty good view of the storm. And then we'll continue north here pretty quickly. Chased all up and down this area last year. Had several, I think I had 3 or 4 tornadic supercells form in this area. This one's getting a little bit outflowy already, but this should be the dominant storm near Chugwater. Always Chugwater. Can I go left here? Alright, sweet. Okay. There's another updraft to our south going up, but we've got a pretty intense supercell trying to get going here already. Pretty early on, early start. Pretty classic for a high plains day, but look at that. I think we can go right up here. Big time hailer already. Very low based for a supercell this far west, in my opinion. Could get interesting pretty quickly if this can organize. Bethany, we are near Chugwater, Wyoming right now. We're heading north. There's a supercell to our west, northwest. It's gone up pretty quickly here. Not even severe warned yet, but it does look pretty nasty. Swivel mount is out in full force today. Stream quality is improved definitely. Everything seems to be working now, so very excited about that. Really want to see how this looks. We're gonna find a little gate up here to stop at. I love these storms up here. Wyoming is an incredible place to chase. Very low stress chases, tends to be slower moving storms, pretty storms, not a ton of crowds. Road network can be a little rough and service can be a little rough, but if you get past that, it's one of the best places to chase for sure. Kind of a little magic area here near Chugwater. I had 3 supercells that produced tornadoes form right in this area last year. Would love to get a pic in this valley, but I don't really want to pull off on the shoulder if I can help it, but I might have to. For this picture, I think I should. Nasty supercell trying to get going here. Gonna grab a picture. All right, I'll be right back, y'all. Pretty outflow dominant right now, but this is very nice for this early in the day. Got some inflow going in. We'll see what this can do here over the next couple hours. If it can stay completely by itself, tornado chances are definitely there. One of the AI forecast models is throwing out a 5% tornado risk for eastern Wyoming into the Nebraska Panhandle. So we might lose service in this valley for a little bit, but we'll be back within 5 minutes once we get to Chugwater. Welcome, Elizabeth. Yeah, there is a special weather statement out. It should go severe pretty soon. Thank you, Grifter. Yeah, hit that like button. It really helps out the stream. Trying to grow here, trying to figure out this radar thing so we can get a nice little radar overlay. But we got a new swivel mount so I can turn you guys when I'm driving just like this, so that way you're not just only looking same direction that the car is pointing. So gives me a little bit more freedom for parking. Seems outflowy right now. This thing's definitely going to deviate and start moving east or southeast or something like that as we come around this ridge here. The chaser right here. Look at that greenage back there. Definitely lots of outflow right now. Still trying to get organized. It's having an RFD surge, it looks like. Definitely the storm of the day for now. Always Chugwater. Very scuddy. These storms like to take their time, so this one's kind of pushing a little bit, you know, going a little bit quicker than what it feels like we normally see out here. Should get severe wind here pretty quickly. So we're gonna get to Chugwater, and that opens up our road options. I got offline maps downloaded. We are prepared for today. Wipe off the windshield a little bit when we get into a spot up here. There's a little road that I think we'll look at, but holy cow, that's green. Nasty, scary looking cloud here. This is not rotating. Does not appear to be a funnel cloud. Is this a... Seems like that's a private road. See if we can find some cattle guard or something to pull off at. Still organizing. Don't want to pull into anybody's driveway here. Very mean supercell trying to get going. We're in the inflow region right now. We can pull off on the shoulder right here. There's a wide shoulder. And we will get out, clean off the windshield. There we go. I'll be right back. Got some big time outflow coming in behind us to our south here. What are we doing here? Very disorganized still. Not really a tornado look, definitely a hailstorm for the moment. We're getting a strong RFD surge back behind us, but here it comes. I mean, it's coming right overhead. Very interesting look. That is cold. Very powerful RFD surge here. We've got blowing dust in the valley. I probably just experienced a 10 to 20 degree temperature change in probably 10 to 15 seconds. We got blowing dust behind us. I'll show you guys. It's coming straight through this valley here. Straight in front of us. Right on the edge of this RFD, outflow surge, whatever this is doing. Us just pulling in this drive has kicked up some dust. That was a very rapid temperature change. Big time outflow surge here. Yeah, our storm already seems to be going outflow dominant. We're gonna have to get east and see if it can catch up. There's another supercell trying to go up southwest of Cheyenne, or west of Cheyenne. That's kind of doing the same thing here. Very strong outflow surge here. If our supercell can catch this and hold on, we might be in business, but I don't know if that's going to happen. It seems to be really strong. Seems to be a very strong surge here. Look back north to the main part of our storm right now. Lots of turbulent motion. Got a little bit of rotation in the base. Not sure if you guys can see a nub funnel up there. Definitely rotating. You can see kind of it wrapping around there. I don't see any swirling dust or anything beneath it right now. See a little occlusion back there. Seems like there may be a road that takes us west. We'll check that out for a minute, but we need to get going east because this storm's probably going to ride the outflow. That was a strong surge. I mean, that was a really rapid temperature change. That was one of the quickest temperature changes I've experienced while chasing. Couple tour vans out ahead of us here, but we've definitely got like a little rotating occlusion to our west. It's probably not going to produce a tornado here. It's always possible with chug water, but with what just happened with that outflow, I would bet against it. Definitely rotating. Getting some rising motion. We probably need to stop up here. Find a good spot. Rotating base right there. Definitely seems a little bit cold, but you never know out here. Lots of interesting things happening above us as well. There's a rest stop here. We'll actually just pull into this gas station because it'll give us a view. So there's our high-based rotation. I'd expect this to call it quits pretty soon. New occlusion is forming just to our right here. Definitely rotating still though on this back side. Had a little nub funnel for a second. We're gonna get out and look. grab a picture of this little occlusion here. I doubt this produces for us. Here it is, kind of just in front of us here. It's definitely starting to kind of bend out a little bit, usually a sign that it's starting to weaken. Another area of rotation is trying to develop to our northwest. Kind of see it starting to get a little bit fuzzy and kind of splitting apart from the main updraft here. It is not a good day to forget a hoodie. That was a sharp temperature change. Got some low clouds forming off this hail. Let's see here, what else is happening? You can see straight up towards that old cycle here where we had a brief funnel. We are sitting in Chugwater, Wyoming right now. Off to our north here is kind of the main storm where the next interesting part is going to be. It's kind of another illusion already right there in front of us, also rotating. But we're getting tons of cold hail fog coming off this storm, and that cold air is going to undercut that warm rising air, so probably going to prevent a tornado from happening here. Man, this is crazy. I'll be right back. We're getting some strong straight line winds right now. Oh, cold outflow, probably 60 degrees. It was 80, 85 for, I believe. There's our other little rotation, is kind of right ahead of us here. Old one is wrapping back around it. Let's see if we have any roads here. That is some cold air. All right, once we get towards Hawk Springs, there's more roads, but that's a ways down there. Don't think we're getting a tornado here. Welcome in, everybody. Sorry, I'm trying to do better about checking chat. Very interesting storm here. Have a feeling this thing in front of us is gonna die, and we're gonna be looking north for the next cycle here. Definitely a little cold. We've got some low clouds coming in off the rain, which is gonna reduce tornado potential, at least in the short term. And possibly long term. Okay. Welcome in from Arkansas, One Morning Michigan 312. Yeah, everybody hit that like button. It really helps out the channel. It's kind of a new live chasing experience with us here. Just started live streaming my chases this year, but I've been chasing since 2020. I've seen like 115 or so tornadoes at this point, so I'm decently experienced. Definitely not the world's best storm chaser, but hoping to get there at some point. This year, I think I'm over 30 tornadoes on the year. I had 3 or 4 yesterday or 2 days ago in southwest Kansas, but this is what we're looking for further development here. So we gotta get sliding east here. Very pretty storm. Is it severe wind yet? Yeah, it's severe wind. Definitely has the look of a big time hailstorm for the moment. Road network is not the best, but definitely not the worst east of Chugwater. I know service will cut in and out a little bit on this road. It's a little bit hit or miss. I've chased here a lot last year. There was a stretch in late June where I had something like 12 or 13 tornadoes just from chasing this area. So kind of a little known tornado hotspot near Chugwater, eastern Wyoming into the Nebraska Panhandle. The tornado in the thumbnail was actually off a storm that formed right around here, moved into western Nebraska and produced 2 or 3 tornadoes. So we gotta get moving eastward. I think we just missed the road that takes us east. It's okay, we can turn around. Yeah, we just missed that road. All right, we'll take a U-turn in this lot right here. Well, you know what, there's no real rush. The storm's not moving very fast. So we'll just sit here and watch. Kind of where we're looking for our new development. Again, pretty unlikely, I think, just because all the cold air the storm's putting out right now. This is definitely gonna hinder some tornado potential for the time being. I don't wanna take up any space here, so I think we can go right here just fine. Turn you guys a little bit. Crazy looking storm. The old cycle is moving pretty close to us now. Still weakly rotating. I think we're going to be looking for something else here to give us a funnel cloud or a higher tornado probability. Still getting strong outflow here. Experienced almost a 20-degree temperature change in like 20 seconds there once that cold air hit. Very green storm. Very green. Kind of a chaotic evolution. We are sitting on the north side of Chugwater right now, looking north at a severe warning supercell. We had a brief little funnel cloud earlier. It was not low to the ground. A little nub funnel that was rotating. But due to all the cold air that this storm's putting out, I think it's going to have a tough time producing any tornado here in the short term. So it should be a hail threat for a little bit here. As it moves east, the tornado potential should gradually increase. It's not the highest risk day of all time, but this area likes to get it done. Man, it is really cold out. Never forget your hoodie when you're chasing Wyoming. That's a rookie mistake I made. Look at that. That looks like scud. Scary looking cloud, maybe? That does not look like a tornado. Very tricky, for sure. That is one of the... Wow, this storm is pranking us. That thing in front of us was not a tornado. That is just a scary looking cloud. It's scud rising up into the storm. That colder air is contacting that warmer, moisture air, causing it to condense, and the storm is pulling it up in. It's not a tornado. It's not even a funnel cloud. Very tricky by this storm. We do have a little funnel coming off this occlusion. I'm gonna grab a quick picture of this. By the time I turn you guys, it's already gone. What a mean storm. All that texture too. Seems to be moving more northward than I would have expected. How is our road network looking here? Not the best. Definitely a little spotty. Tilt you guys a little more. Maybe a little more. There we go. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, Scudnado. Yeah, Dre, that was definitely some scud. Tricked me for a minute. I was like, what the heck is happening? Look, you can actually see off to the right here, this scud is blowing out away from the storm. See it kind of crossing over this tree right now. Definitely not a classic supercell presentation here. This little area off to our north is still spinning, not super powerfully or anything. And then look at this off to the, look at all that cold scud coming off this hilltop up there, that over that ridge. I need more pictures of this. This is awesome. It's so cold. The storm is blasting more cold air outwards. See all that, those low clouds coming in off the hail. I am using a circular polarizer filter just to prevent the windshield glare. That's the only filter. I'm also using a GoPro with exposure reduced. Other than that, it's all natural color and GoPro native tint. So no after effects are being applied to this. This is just how it looks here. Send some of that cold air east. Yeah, I wish. I forgot my hoodie, and you never forget your hoodie on a Wyoming chase. All those low clouds coming up is really cool. Warrior Dawn. Flossies don't. Yeah, it's definitely not strong rotation or low level rotation. This cold air that's rushing out is going to undercut all that. I probably need to wipe off the windshield manually. We got to turn on the defroster because of how cold it is. Just prevent the windshield from fogging up. Oh, good bolt off to the left. Hopefully we caught that. May just be a little out of frame. All right, we're starting to hit the edge of this hail rain core thing. Starting to wrap up a little bit to our north. You can kind of see it there. I think there is a road that'll take us, east up here in a couple miles maybe. Let's look. Because I go north and then east if possible. We may just have to go east and then come back north. I'm trying to wrap up a little bit, but all this, there's so much, all those low level clouds ahead of us rushing away from the storm tends to mean too cold for tornado threat in the short term. So we're gonna take Wyoming Highway 313, go east, come back north. We're gonna get going here. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream. Be sure to like and subscribe. Really helps out the channel, really trying to grow it a little more. Had some hiccups the past couple days, but sorted them all out with the video quality. This road does have reduced service, just so you guys know. This road we're about to turn onto. So we may go in and out a little bit. I'll try and stop at places with better service so you guys can see. But just a fair warning here that it might cut in and out for a second. That cold air might be going up north of the where we would expect anything, which would mean that tornado threat's still okay. Not too sure. We're a little far off of it now. Definitely moving more north than I would have expected, especially given how much cold air there is. The amount of times I was on this road last year. Hopefully you guys can see okay. Definitely don't have the best view right now. This rain is coming in behind us. So we're gonna get out ahead and get north. Definitely kind of a messy storm. Seems like there's a line of outflow from those storms south of here as well, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. There is a severe thunderstorm watch issued for this area for 4 hours and 45 minutes or so. Extends basically through the entirety of the Nebraska Panhandle, as far south as Fort Collins, Colorado, and as far north as the Kyle, South Dakota area. Up towards Douglas, kind of that region is under threat from these storms right now. out of this rain and get a better view. This is a very pretty storm. I'm really disappointed we didn't have the video completely working a couple days ago. I had a really nice intercept of kind of a hybrid landspout slash supercell tornado in Kansas, northeast of Garden City, and the video was barely working during that. So I got the raw video though, so I'll upload that when I've got time. Had 3 or 4. I had one or two hybrid tornadoes and then 2 landspouts. Here. I love chasing up here. These storms are always so pretty. I can see the edge of our outflow. Kind of a secondary outflow surge too. Alright, we're turning that air down a little. Very pretty storm, lots of color in the sky. We are heading eastbound right now, just east of Chugwater, Wyoming. Kind of dreamlike colors in the sky. Those blues, yellows, and even some pink hue towards the horizon. Hopefully that comes through on the camera. The storm's really got to latch onto its own outflow to have any sort of tornado chance here. There is kind of another boundary that's further east that we really need to watch for more storm development. You can already see some updrafts going on up there, and those might end up stealing the show here from this storm. I mean, this storm, there's kind of a pro-con of this. The storm is wrapping up in its own outflow. So that could increase tornado potential, or those storms southeast could kind of destroy all the air before it gets to this storm, kind of killing it off slowly. So we will let the storms decide today. No need to make a decision before one has to be made, so no need to get too jumpy. These are slow, beautiful moving, beautiful storms. There's a couple really nice places to stop up here with very beautiful abandoned structures. I'm not too sure what's going to happen. It could be that this outflow just kind of wickedly undercuts this storm. That's probably the most likely. It'd be really cool to find out though. Yeah, further east to our southeast, west of LaGrange, Wyoming, there is another updraft trying to go up. We're gonna have to keep everything in mind here. Just to our southeast. Definitely not super well developed, but we'll keep following it. Kind of losing visual on this as the storm wraps itself in its own rain. We've got almost a little, can see this outflow band like in front of us. This kind of line of clouds feeding the storm. in front of us. That's the outflow, that's the cold air that this storm pushed out, and now it's pulling it back in. So we'll see what happens with this. Going east right now. This thing can jump on its own outflow. It's probably its best chance. Good lightning too. Seems like there's a new base developing out ahead of that old mess, so. Thicker area of cloud just off to your guys' left on the edge of the rain is probably where we're looking now. I know this road's gonna cut in and out a little bit. There's not much I can do. Check on the analytics and everything here, see how everything's going. Make sure that if we find an area with increased service, we can stop and watch for a second. Definitely not doing too bad right now. So we'll go up, we'll see if we can retain service up to this next road, and if we can, we'll stop there. Otherwise, we'll keep moving. Very nice storm. Other stuff going up south, some showers to our east. We can get an isolated supercell into the Nebraska Panhandle later this afternoon and into this evening. That's probably what'll give us a tornado. Seriously, these are like dreamscapes out here. It's just unreal how flat there is. There's no trees, very few people, slow moving storms. See if we can get away with one more mile. There's a little pull out right here. Definitely a fantastic storm. Definitely a fantastic storm. Just east of Chugwater right now. I'm gonna connect here. Starting to get a little bit more of the look, kind of what you'd expect. Yeah, the 2%, I love chasing 2%. Storms tend to be moving slower. There's not as many people out. They tend to be slightly prettier storms. It's 2%. Big storms. Whoa, thank you for the $19, Roland. I really appreciate that. That's awesome, dude. Thank you for supporting the stream. I really appreciate it. Definitely got a really nice storm here. Very curious to see how this evolves. Yeah, LCLs are definitely not bad today. They normally are higher than this. I feel like we might get something here in the next hour if we can kind of maintain. Gonna probably have to find a road that takes us north here. But we're looking kind of at the south side of this base. Just a little bit worried about going down to the serviceless area. Once we get to Hawk Springs, it definitely improves, but there are storms forming. Showers forming east, and this is mostly just inflow that we're looking at, so definitely need a picture though. This is really pretty with these grain bins up here. Time to go east, definitely in still a hail mode, but definitely getting better. So we're gonna keep sliding along here. Getting some little swirls on this boundary. I've seen a couple of these produce really robust funnel clouds, so maybe the enhanced rotation on this boundary can help. Definitely skirting on the, I don't know, it's like a pseudo RFD. It's really bowed out. Definitely moving northeast towards Yoder, Veteran, eventually to Torrington. Set our maps for Yoder, that's about 30 minutes away. Kind of looking at the wrong side of the storm here. The most interesting part's definitely wrapped in rain. Getting this other updraft that's merging in. See a Sharknado. That's going to be a little tough to get a Sharknado up here in Wyoming. Not sure I can make that happen today. It feels like this is about to just reorganize here very quickly. Turn you guys even more. service might go down. We're gonna go down a gorgeous little canyon thing here. And I always lose service when I go down for a couple miles. So we might pause or freeze or be a little jittery. This is definitely pulling in inflow now. Trying to reorganize. Torrington, and he's good for roads. All right. I chased one time up there. I went kind of through there. I had some September shenanigans in near Lusk, and I drove through there. I didn't really get the chance to chase there, so I appreciate that, Grifter. Definitely getting inflow now. Looking a little more classic from our perspective here. Still needs a little bit of work though. Really need to get north. Definitely a big, wide RFD there. Just a broad sweeping kind of thing. Seems like these showers that are forming off to our east are not really going to be too big of an interference. They're not super well developed. So they're basically, if they move into our storm, they'll probably increase the strength, and that's probably about it. They're not going to be messing with it or weakening it, it seems like. So we should get some good structure once we get to the other side of this. This should be a really pretty storm when we get on the other side. All right, here we go down this gorgeous ridge here. I remember this road being packed on that big High Plains outbreak day later on. Here it is up here, very pretty. Want to stop and find a spot. Some dust getting kicked up. Seems like outflow, maybe. Definitely some dust getting lofted right now. It definitely seems to be just pure outflow driven. So not tornado, maybe? Oh no, we've got a rotating thing right now. Hold on, I gotta pull off here and stop in a sec. We have a strongly rotating occlusion right now. We might get a weak tornado out of this. It is really spinning. I need to find a place to pull off. Is this a spot right here? Yes. All right, we've got something really spinning right in front of us. Right there, straight ahead. Some pretty decent rotation, and behind it there's some dust getting kicked up. From one of the older little occlusions. But that thing is really spinning here. We had a little brief funnel off of it, and I thought maybe that dust was co-located, but it's definitely not. Very weird look to this. Like, it's almost like QLCS-y, as opposed to just pure supercell. Dust's not there. That eddy of rotation has still been going pretty strong in front of us. Look, is that a rope funnel? Do we have a rope funnel straight ahead coming off of this thing? Can't tell. Might just be the scud wrapping back around. This feels like we might get something weak off of this pretty soon. Definitely not going as quickly as it was, though. Outflow's nowhere near as cold. That's probably a good sign. It's still spinning right there. Look at that. What is happening there? I think I see some dust getting kicked up. I think we might have a tornado. Yeah, we got a tornado right now. We have a dusty tornado forming north of us. We're gonna try and see if we can get up there. I think that's what I'm seeing. I could be wrong, but I think I see some dust getting lofted into the base there. Yeah, I'm 99% sure this is a tornado. Ongoing right now. Time is, what is it, 2:45 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Very certain we've got a dusty tube going. Yeah, we have a confirmed tornado. Probably 5 to 10 miles north. We need to get north. Turn you guys. Kind of looking land spout like. Wow, I can't believe I've seen like 3 tornadoes in this valley in the past 2 years. See if I can turn you guys all the way back. Not sure you can see. Just off to our north. I want to get to a better view. Dreamy dust tube right now. Lightning activity's picking up. It's really spinning. Trying to get a funnel on it. we'll pull up here at this next spot here. I'm recording it on the other camera. Oh wow, we got a nice high-based funnel now. Holy cow. Please tell me. No, we probably shouldn't pull in there. That's a nuclear missile off, but I can't. It's all too tall grass. Oh shoot. We just missed a spot. Oh shoot. We just missed a spot. Oh, this works perfectly. This is fine too. All right, here we go. View of a dusty tornado just to our north. There it is right there. Big dust tube, we got a funnel roping out, look at that. Holy cow. Classic Wyoming. Those low-level clouds, please. Roping out right now. Dust seems to be getting blown out by outflow. Man, we should have left that spot earlier just a little bit. Just had a pretty solid tornado there. This on Twitter real quick. That was the most classic one I could think of. Oh, man. On the other camera, got some soft stills. Very mini supercell. Let's get out ahead and see if it'll do it again. There's like a traffic jam going on up here. Oh no, I still see the funnel, I think. Might still be going on. A lot of traffic. What's going on? I think we can follow it from behind. Maybe the rain clears out. Seems like the other occlusion is just trying to go to our east here, northeast. Definitely rain wrapped. We'll try and follow it from behind. Hopefully this works out. There's kind of where we'd be looking now. Might be in for the long haul. Radar straight ahead. This is about 2 rotating areas. 2 areas of rotation right now. We're going to thread the needle. I don't see any dirt whirlies or anything from the east yet. You can kind of see some swirling rain over there, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. That other rotation type thing is way out ahead of our storm, so the more classic supercell tornado is going, which is the direction we're heading. Probably isn't rotation on further inspection to east on the radar. It's getting kind of dusty, so it's getting a little rough to see. Want to see what's here north. Radar's picking up some rotation to our north in about, what is that, 3-4 miles? 3 miles north of us. This is exactly how we intercepted that hybrid tornado in Kansas 2 days ago. We came north, kind of through the RSE. Definitely getting some strong winds right now. Miles off of it. Should be north of us here. Come on, give us a view. Alright, it seems to be moving northwest. Some bigger hail starting to show up here. There's definitely a little couplet off to the right. Excuse me, it's moving southeast, not northwest right there. There is a little rotating couplet about 1.2 miles to our northeast. Should be just off to our right here, if we can find it. If it is down. Should be. Not seeing anything. Where are you? Weak couplet. Wind tumbleweeds blowing towards us. Alright, yeah, it's gone now. We gotta get out ahead of this. Definitely getting a little messy here. And then we'll have Lyman. Where's Lyman? I don't see anything that says it's damaging anything. I don't see much happening. Don't really see anything that looks destroyed right. What radar are we using? Got some hail up here. Might just have to punch some big hail. I mean, we could go south to Hawk Springs and around. Come on, guys. Yeah, I think this is going to be too much to push, though. Alright, we're going to probably U-turn and take the long way around again. We might miss a tornado doing this, but it's better than being stuck in the rain while one's happening. Or we might miss one getting a close-up of one, but it's better than being stuck in the rain. So we're going to come back, go south, because I do not want to lose a windshield. Not today. Go south to Hawk Springs and then east, and then there's a couple okay northern options there. Gotta contend with that one-lane road again. A lot of storms trying to go up all of a sudden, so we'll see what happens here. Very pretty tornado. It was obviously kind of more of a supercell tornado than anything, but we had some low clouds blocking our view from getting like the perfect dust tube up into the phone shot. Okay. Maybe another little circulation trying to go up southwest of Huntley. And almost an anticyclonic circulation southwest of Lyman. Really need to get out ahead and see what this is going to do. Road at Hawk Springs that'll take us just straight east. It's still moving northeast, so okay, there it is. We can go east at Hawk Springs. Take us to the southern edge of everything. Back to railway. Got some better pictures on the main camera and some solid footage on the other GoPro, so. Photo is this? 455. Hopefully this road's paved or at least gravel. Turn you guys a little bit. Definitely not our best tornado intercept, but on the board for today nonetheless. So. Seeing some dust getting kicked up here. More outflow type stuff. Railway Street. We got out of position. We probably should have gone east off the bat. Oopsies. Definitely not a positioning masterclass. Whoa, this guy behind me is coming in quickly. Okay, I almost had to pull off. Get around, I'm just not sure how. 0.2 miles. Well, this is our road anyway, so at least I think it is. Nope, this is not our road. Dude, I don't know what we do. We're just gonna pass. All right, our road is up here. 600 feet. Tricked us last time. Didn't quite see it. Ah, I found it. Hopefully this road is not mud. 300 feet, we go on to Main Street. This is Main Street. We're in Hawk Springs, Wyoming right now. We just witnessed a tornado. Got right away, I think. Alright, yeah, this road is fine. Try and catch up. It's moving a little bit quicker than it was earlier. Wow, what a tornado. Definitely was a little bit odd to get that though. I don't know. It definitely didn't feel completely classic supercell like, that's for sure. Go east and try and catch it. That is our move. We wasted a little bit of time there. Oh, this thing is screaming away from us now. It's riding this boundary. It's gonna be moving in the Scottsbluff here pretty quickly. This thing is zooming away. No, the stream was lagging apparently. Oh, that sucks. Alright, well the main interesting part's by Lyman. It's definitely high precipitation right now. We're in almost the similar spot that we were on that previous tornado, but we can't see through, so we're just gonna have to race it to Scotts Bluff. Don't like that chaser coming back towards us though. Does that mean we get mud up here, or what? Oh, does it go to mud? If gravel, we lose. Seems gravelly for now. This area should not have gotten... Wow, this road is rough. This is a rough road. Worried we're gonna lose it. Yeah, the way that there's people coming back this way makes me think it just goes straight to mud. How much rain did this road get? I mean, it was only in for a little bit. The storm's riding this boundary and screaming away. This road can't be that bad. I mean, it barely rained on it. This thing is really moving and I really want to keep up. Oh, I can't believe it was cutting out when the tornado was happening. It's always our luck. This road really isn't bad. Some other storms trying to go up. You can see that to the east here. We'll see what happens when all these mergers go down. I mean, there's a lot going on with this storm now. Definitely been on better roads. Rotating wall cloud reported 1 minute ago. Near Lyman. The storm is quickly pushing away. We wasted a lot of time with those maneuvers earlier. Trying to keep going here. It's got a high precipitation supercell with a rotating wall cloud, with several other storms trying to feed into it now. We're almost to the part that hasn't rained yet, so definitely an interesting evolution going on here. I think I see a funnel cloud. I'm not sure. What is that, a horseshoe vortex? What is going on? Seems just torn. It's kind of where you'd expect one thing to go, but I don't think it's anything. I think it's just rain cooled. Just seems like rain cooled air on the backside. road network. I mean, we might just have to go south anyway, and then head up. I mean, there's not really two. There's one really rocky road between Scottsbluff and Alliance. We might have to meet it on that. I don't know how we're going to see through it. It's moving at 25 away from us. Storm. This rotation is way off north. Looks like there's a little RFD thing swinging down towards us. I hate that we can't see anything really. I mean, we would have to be like in Scottsbluff to have a great view. So we're just gonna skirt along the south side and wait for an opportunity. Unfortunate. See through this RFD right now. I think we just keep pushing east towards Scottsbluff. This warning expires, how many minutes? 35, so we'll definitely be able to catch up to it and get to it maybe north of Scottsbluff. Just the interesting part is almost completely rain wrapped right now. Warning issued for north of Scottsbluff. Expires in 30 minutes. Can we get north of Scottsbluff in 30 minutes? We might have to. I mean, it's a very odd. I was hoping these things would move due east or southeast, but no luck, no luck. Got a northeast mover. Okay, we're kind of getting some more RFD winds now. We'll pull up and over here. Oh, traction loss. 450 feet. Should be in Nebraska now. Don't put welcome signs on county roads. Alright, we're gonna blast east. thing is just spinning off to our northeast. I mean, we're quite a ways behind. Coming in behind would not have been the worst move. Look at all this. Look at this RFD surge. This dust crossing the road in front of us. Make some navigational mistakes in this area. All right, here we go. Go another mile north. There's a likely tornado in there somewhere. Very, very messy. I want to stay out. Slow down here. I want to stay out of the rain because I don't want to just get caught going slow. I'd rather take the long way around because more guaranteed that way. Look at all this blowing dust here. And on the back side of this RFD, old occlusions off to the left. Can I even take this road's a little further down? All right. I don't think we can take that road. I don't think it's viable. Got an alert on my phone. See, this is where the rain was. Tucked back in there, back in that little core, unless you're right next to it. Zoom in on maps here. All right, we're taking Highway 92 up here in 4 miles. So. Probably a very strongly rotating long cloud horrid tornado near Mitchell. Moving straight towards town. Might miss actually to the north. .8 miles is our highway. this highway's not too bad. We might just have to punch this hail. I mean, there's gotta be something there by Mitchell. This chase went from awesome to painful really quickly. Don't think that tornado was clearly a land spout. Look, there's hail fog coming off up here. Alright, please get us in position. We're gonna have to punch through some nasty hail. Can we just pre-schedule an appointment with our windshield guy? Might be what we do. All this hail fog, and see it in front of us too. Strong winds. Just gotta punch through, I guess. It's definitely getting messy. Storms are forming further south. Looks like even a little wall cloud on this updraft to our south. Almost. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that because we're gonna be skirting right in between. Sorry, I already got a big hail dent on this, but that's kind of also an area of interest, maybe eventually. And then we've got this creepy hail fog crossing in front of us with strong winds. Maybe we just need to get up to that Hemingford storm. It's moving slower. That's that tornado warning for the Mitchell circulation. Look at this hail fog. Hail fog is blasting towards us here. Shoot. Got water on the road here. Can't see anything. Alright, we're through it. Big time deposits on the road. Almost looks like it might be flooding up here. This ditch. This was deep water. No doubt. Alright, that's another hazard we gotta watch out for. This thing is dumping lots of rain. It's running away from us. It's going to be very tough to keep up. I mean, really the only way we're going to see a tornado is if it like occludes back. And if we suddenly get some view of it to our north, that might be the only way. This hail fog right here too. I guess we just hope something further south does it, because this thing is just Really hope that updraft south ends up taking over. To punch through, there's no other option. Should run east off the back. It's like another supercell kind of starting to try into the storm. Most people are going to get left behind. Cold out, 55 degrees. Definitely becoming more of a Boeing line segment type thing now. See if we can get on a tail end Charlie. That's probably our best bet. Probably our best bet now. Probably get the Scottsbluff, go southeast if we can. A couple highways that'll do that for us. Starting to get strong winds again. Definitely bowing out. What is going on? What are we doing, dude? What's going on? There's got to be power lines or something. There's no way they're just parked in the middle of the road. What is going on? I want to see. Oh yeah, there's damage here. Yeah, there are power lines down. That's what the problem is. We got power lines. The way it fell looks like maybe straight line wind. I don't see any other. I mean, I don't know. It's weird to only have one like that. Oh, there is another one down, so. That might be it for our chase today. Oh, I'll just go up here and find where needed. gonna have to hope that something south goes. Maybe we can get on that tail end Charlie by Harrisburg once that finishes developing. No way we make it to that Hemingford storm. Go back south because I don't think north is interesting anymore. I think north is boring. We just got ourselves in a bad spot. Failed to read what was happening completely correctly, so. There's so much hail fog. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all of that hail fog just moving through this valley, right on our road. Due south. That's crazy. I've never seen it do that before. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is there no brake lights? Fog is like right next to our road. We're hoping that this one of these southern updrafts takes over and becomes a supercell, because we're not going to see anything north. Supercellular development, hopefully. We're gonna take this road back left, or go left on this road and go south, because I can kind of see our other storm back there. Definitely some damage. I'd love to get moving here. That fog just very ominous up there. Some Seems like the seal on my door is all messed up. So I'm still getting more hail fog off that though. It seems like something's gonna try near Harrisburg to get going. Because all north is getting messy. Really our only hope is south. Tornado warning northeast of Fort Collins, northwest of Greeley, moving northeast. Nothing's been reported there yet. Check the warning tag. Just radar indicated at the moment. But we've got a pretty nice updraft tower right here. Curious to see if this will be good enough to get it done. There's a lot of cold air production now. It's cars saying it's below 60 degrees back here behind these storms, which is pretty cold. Colder than what it dropped to earlier. Hope for the best. Yeah, there's something really trying to develop near Harrisburg. A couple more updrafts going up near Pine Bluffs and Albin, Wyoming. Those may be future targets, or they may just merge into the storms we have now or die. We don't really know yet, but big time hail dump. I think I can see that feature there. Hopefully this is the right call. Definitely feels like it's slowed down a little. I feel like it really raced off for a minute. Probably a nice tornado up in Sandhills right now. Have to get to the back side of this. Let's see if we can get back on this. Tail end Charlie supercell is our best bet now. Pretty sharp right here. It's a little rough though. Definitely need more development, I think. Is that a high-based? Can't tell. Lots of dust getting kicked up south of us too. Behind this, but not was earlier. High base and kind of sad down this far south. Ways behind this. seems like it's just... Alright, well, put you guys that way. Alright. Starting to catch up. Boundary is light a little, slowly but surely. there's some tornado risk possible, but definitely transitioning to a damaging wind threat. Said that in the mesoscale discussion, which I completely agree with. So I think the play for tornadoes along these storms here and see what they do. Further north, if there are tornadoes, we're gonna have destructive severe 80-mile-per-hour winds and what? Just for 80-mile-per-hour winds. Okay. Can handle 80 mile. Hope these guys go north. Well, I guess it's a 4-lane, so I think we should be fine. Back east. Again. Got more and more storms developing on this boundary here. We're gonna see if we can get south and east and just kind of jump down the line. I think that's the best shot for tornadoes. Further north, I think the ingredients are a little better, but we got the wrong kind of storms up north, so kind of a middle ground here. Definitely looking higher base than some of these storms have fallen behind their boundary, it looks like. Lots of tilting. Hopefully we don't lose the camera to overheating. Maybe we've got full shelf. Definitely not moving quite as quickly. We gotta slow down a little here. Roads are a little bit slick today from these storms. Should be able to, oh, we should be able to squeeze between these two storms here. I need new tires. Had mine for about a little over 40,000 miles. So it's definitely getting time. Some supercell-ish structure maybe on this. Gonna come through right next to the hail core. There's another storm going up south that we're gonna squeeze between. Don't want to go too fast here because these roads are definitely wet. See the hail off to the left there, that kind of white foggy area, that's the hail core. Feels like I'm hitting my stride again. Had tornadoes on three of my last 4 storm chases. Make sure our camera's still alive. It's getting a little hot. There we go. Should be a little bit better now. We're heading east. We're gonna skirt between 2 of these downdrafts here. Oh shoot, I got some down here. Thought there was water going. There's a little bit of water on the road here. My tires are not super good right now. I need to get new ones. So we're looking for a tail end Charlie tornado threat. Kind of threading the needle between 2 storms on this road. Had 1 tornado earlier, southwest of Yoder, Wyoming. Very pretty tornado. Definitely getting messy already. We'll beat this storm in the broad water pretty easily. Should be underneath the updraft, but this is definitely more linear, so. Not seeing anything that looks super exciting for tornadoes. Area. Almost out ahead. Definitely looking a little rough. Definitely shelving out. Started off strong, but we've had a rough. Look at all this dust getting kicked up now. Pure outflow. Maybe an embedded supercell to our north. Here, or do we go north? I think we go east, maybe? I don't know. Looks like maybe some rotation north, though. We'll say north, we can come back east. Like that next gonna try is gonna be this one, but it really doesn't look that promising right now. This one, we are by basically messy, not very conducive for tornadoes. North, however, there looks like there's a little couplet. I doubt we're going to be able to see through all this precip. We're going to turn back because this thing is just, there's just no way we're going to be able to get to that in time. And we're going to go back east. There's a road there that would take us to another highway. I just don't like tornado potential with a system like this. It's very linear. There's a lot of dust being pushed out. I think our best tornado time is behind us, especially for this target. Yeah, because this is that other storm that we were watching. It just does not look tornado. Yeah, this just is. This does not point to me. I think further north in that rain wrap stuff, better chance. But we're looking west at this stuff right now. Kind of the next storm in the line. There's a little shelf cloud developing almost. We're gonna take that road east, or south and then east. And we'll just keep jumping down the line, I guess. I mean, this is going, we're getting kind of a shelf cloud coming in from the north here, kind of a surge. Time greenage. Keep going where this car is going. Okay. Getting hungry. Forgot my arc off and get south. I mean, really the only storm in the same state as us that looks that interesting is that storm near Ainsworth. No tornado been, oh no, tornado just got reported. Rain wrap tornado confirmed south of Long Pine, Nebraska. It's currently tornado warned. My radar will not load here. What's going on up here? There's a confirmed tornado south of Long Pine, Nebraska, reported by fire department as it's rain wrapped. Very powerful storm there. It's one to take seriously for sure. I'm so hungry. I gotta find something to eat. have got to get back home today. Keep going here. Take a left here. I like how these random roads will just, like, they're paved and then they just stop. Just not seeing much. Honestly, might be going to like Monument Valley tomorrow. How far of a drive is it from here? There's a 2% tornado risk out there from NATOcast, and there's definitely like a possibility here. It's gotta be like it's an 11-hour drive from here. I don't know, it's so tempting. I'll look at everything closer when I get home tonight. Man, that's really tempting though. Been seeing some stuff about Utah for a bit, so if I can make it down there, I'm gonna try. I think we should probably start wrapping the stream up once we get to a area with solid service. Tornado threat's over, and I'm probably going to be moving on to tomorrow's target now, so definitely some severe thunderstorms and maybe a rain-wrapped tornado possible, but as far as chasing goes, I think we're better off getting in a spot for tomorrow. So we're going to go. That in mind though. Gotta keep that in mind. So I've been here before. I don't remember why or what the occasion was, but I know I've been on this road. No, I've been on this road. We gotta make sure there's no trains coming. I don't remember. I think maybe the first time I chased in this area, I came through here because the storms were kind of duds. I think that's what it was. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of there's Minnesota, so I'll probably go to Sydney and eat and then look at everything, because there's kind of like a Minnesota target, South Dakota into Minnesota, into northeast Nebraska, northwestern Iowa target, and then there's a lot of targets for tomorrow. And if there's a chance they get a tornado in Utah, I'd love to be there. Like if they get a tornado near Monument Valley or Valley of the Gods or something, that would be kind of a career catch. Don't think I'd be able to stream that much though, because service is very rough out there in most areas, even with the network booster stuff. It's either the higher end tornado threat in Minnesota, maybe a lower end tornado threat in the Sandhills of Nebraska. There's just a lot of targets for tomorrow. If I even decide to chase it all. If I even decide to chase it all. Kind of our final view of this storm. So we're about to get off of it, go get some food, and then figure out what the heck we're gonna do tomorrow. There's a billion targets, it feels like. I mean, there's stuff in Wyoming. There's even there may even be a Montana target in there somewhere. It's definitely not a straightforward target. Today I felt like I was gonna target here no matter what, just because of proximity to home, but if there's gonna be tornadoes, I'm gonna go. Just not sure how likely they are, and I'll take the risk with Utah if I think it's a good enough chance for a tornado, because something in that area would just be incredible. And I've got the drones, so it's not like if roads are a problem and it's not too hazy, wouldn't be the end of the world there. Up here. All right, check out chat, because I haven't looked at chat in a little bit. Hopefully the stream's still going strong. We'll make sure. Yes, not bad at least. But we had one tornado and then we got kind of caught behind, but nothing else really happened. So definitely a win for today. Would have liked to have been closer to that tornado, but left our spot a little too early, or a little too late to make it in time. So So yeah, we had some down power lines and stuff earlier. That was about it. Lots of hail, lots of fog, stuff like that. So welcome back, Bethany. We are just now calling the chase right now to get in position for tomorrow. Eat some food. I am starving. I have not eaten anything since 8 or 9 a.m. today. So it is probably time to call it here. Definitely had a great view of a great tornado. A little further back than you would want, but not too bad. Another photogenic tornado in Wyoming. That place just always seems to get it done. So we're gonna we're just north of Sidney, Nebraska right now. We're gonna head south there, we're gonna get some food, and then we're gonna go contemplate what the heck we're doing. So we can either blast east to get to Minnesota for tomorrow in that area. We can look at Wyoming target, Sandhills of Nebraska target, which will be the closest. And there's a Utah target that's kind of interesting. So we're gonna go ahead and look at everything, and we're gonna call it a night. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. It was a great stream. We had a great tornado earlier. I posted that on Twitter, and I'll post it again on as a community post tonight to show you my view right as it was starting to weaken. So, you know, another great day. 2024 just continues to produce photogenic tornadoes. So this is definitely one of the best years to chase in recent memory. Last year was pretty good too, but this year has been really, really special. So thank you guys so much for joining me on my chase today. Have a great rest of your evening and stay safe.